What's going on, guys? It is TheProjectxMayhem here with a mod review on Minecraft, which I know this is actually the first time I'm doing this, but I've been wanting to do a mod review on this mod for quite some time. Now, I don't know if this mod is very, very well known, but it is actually really cool. It does add quite a bit of variety to your Minecraft experience, and today we are going over what we call CrazyOres. Now, the cool thing about this mod is that it adds in 18 new different types of ores, which each of them spawn at a certain level in the overworld, in the end, or in nether. So, basically, in this entire mod, I'm going to go through all 18 different ores, which you see right here, and I will specifically go over each of them momentarily. And then we also have certain tools. We have the armor, and we also have golems. Now, the golems is probably my favorite part about this one, but I figure I would go through because certain armors give you certain benefits, and then for the weapons, I kind of want to compare basically the best one in CrazyOres and how it compares to Diamond. So to start things off, I think we will go ahead and go over all the different ores here, starting from down here, this first one here, going all the way down to right here. So the first one that we have here is called Meteorite. Now, Meteorite spawns below level 50, and in relative to like the quickness and the speed and the efficiency that it has, compared to the vanilla Minecraft, this is slower than iron, but it is mineable by stone and above. Now, the cool thing is that a full set of armor of Meteorite, it makes you lava and fire resistant. And both of the tools and the mobs and the weaponry and the tools will set items on fire. So that means like if you attack a zombie with a meteorite sword, it'll set them on fire. So instead of needing fire aspect on your sword, it's kind of like a beneficial thing, but it's not as powerful as like a diamond sword or something like that. Next up here we have copper. Now copper spawns below level 100, so this is basically like your cobblestone. It is extremely rare. You find it all the time, but it's pretty cool. This is faster than Meteorite, but it is mineable by stone, and this one is actually golem capable. Now that means the ones that are golem capable means that each of them have their own golem. Next up here we have sapphire, which is obviously pretty, it's blue. What else do you expect? This spawns below level 45. This is actually faster than iron, and it is mineable by copper and above. This also is golem capable. Next up here, we have adamite. This spawns below level 45 as well. This is faster than sapphire, but the thing is, this is mineable by copper and above. It is golem capable, and not to mention, full adamite gives you water breathing. So you no longer need the enchant on your helmet. What is it? Respiration, I believe. Yeah, respiration. You no longer need that if you are planning on, killing squid or things like that. All you gotta do is get one of these bad boys, get a full set of this stuff, and you will become a water breather. Like a fucking mermaid. Like a boss. Alright. Next up, these two here. The first one that we have here is, I believe, what is this guy? I'm totally confused. I think that was Fool's Ruby. Wow, that was a total fail. I shouldn't have broken that. I totally forgot that I was in creative mode. Yeah, okay, so that was Ruby Ore. Now, Ruby Ore, this bad boy here, spawns below level 40. It is faster than Sapphire because rubies are just so much better. But it is mineable by Sapphire and above. So this one requires quite a bit more to get it than just requiring a copper like the Sapphire does. This is also golem capable. Now this guy here, as you can tell, I do want to point out the fact that this is called Fool's Ruby. They look almost identical to each other, so you do need to be careful, because Fool Ruby spawns below level 40 just like Ruby, but it does not create any armor or tools. It looks, like I said, identical to Ruby, so that's something you want to keep in mind. It does have a chance to drop 1 to 4 Fool's Ruby gems, but if you make a block of this and then you mine it again, you'll get Fool's Ruby mush, which is useless. So please use this ore wisely. If you decide to make a block, don't mine it because you get mush, and mush doesn't do shit. So that's just something to keep in mind, guys. Next up here, this green bad boy here, we have Zekdom. This spawns below level 24, so we're jumping from 40 to 24, and this is mineable by diamond and above, and this is also golem capable. Next up here, this purple one, pinkish one, we have Tapazite. This spawns below level 21. It is faster than Zekdium, mineable by Zekdium and above. This is golem capable, and the full Tapazite gives resistance to explosion and blast, but you walk slower than normal. So, if you're around a lot of creepers or, you're doing a big TNT project, this gives you full resist to explosion, so that's beneficial, but you do walk slower. So that is something to keep in mind, and hopefully my music is not too loud. Let me turn this bad boy down a little bit, because it is kind of loud. Holy moly. Alright, and my dog is fucking tearing up his crate. So, next up here we have is Crystal. Crystal spawns below level 18. This is mineable by Tapazite, and it is golem capable. And then we have 3 more that are, I should say actually 2 more that spawn left in the overworld. The first one is right here called Osmonium, which looks a lot like Diamond, so they are almost identical to each other. I can actually compare them for you real quick. Let's grab a bad boy. Let's see, Diamond Ore, Diamond Ore, Diamond Ore. Where the fuck is Diamond Ore? Okay, am I losing my mind here, guys? Diamond Ore? Oh, there we go. Whoopsie. So there's Diamond Ore. I mean, you can actually tell the difference between the two, but it's still, at first glance you think, oh, it's Diamond. No, this is Osmonium. Alright, now this spawns below level 15. It is the same speed as Zekdium. It is mineable by Crystal and above. It is golem capable. But the cool thing about this is that full armor increases your walk and run speed, but it's not the best item for, it's not the best set of armor for protection. So if you just want to get somewhere fast, this is what I recommend, but it's not great for going up against battles, alright? And last but not least, we have the best of the best of the best. Sir! Alright, anyway, we have Starconium. Now this spawns below level 12. It is mineable by Osmonium and above. It is faster than everything. It is the fastest ore that exists with this mod. It is golem capable, and this creates a sledgehammer, which can be used as any tool. So once I go over the tools, you guys will be able to see exactly what I'm talking about when I say sledgehammer. Now these last 7 ores here are all from these 4 right here are all spawned in the Nether, and these 2 are spawned in the end. As you can see, they look like Enderstone. So, first up here, we have, actually, the green one, so make that 5. We have Experium. This does spawn in the overworld. This drops tons of experience orbs. It randomly drops 0 to 5 orbs to use for bottles, chanting, and so, when the orb drops, you have the ability to use these orbs with a glass bottle to create bottles of enchanting. So that's great, so that way you don't have to spawn a fucking villager and try and hopefully get it, all that kind of shit. So, that's definitely awesome. Next up here, you have Demonite. Now, with Demonite, this is the first item that spawns in the Nether. It does not create any armors or tools. It is golem capable, though. I think the one thing that I do like about this mod is that with this, you can make a double smelting furnace called the Demonite furnace, so it smelts things twice as fast. So that's definitely really cool. Next up here, you have Invisium. This spawns in the Nether. This is mineable by copper and above, so, it doesn't require much to get. Same speed as iron. The cool thing with this is that items will make any entity invisible for 50 seconds, even arrows. This only goes with tools. This does not go towards armor. It was something that the designer was planning on implementing, but never got around to doing. So, as of right now, it's only items, and tools will make things invisible. Next up here, we have, what is this bad boy here? This is Darkstone. Now, Darkstone spawns in the Nether. It doesn't really have any use right now. It's really only used for, wait, what the hell? Is that Darkstone? I'm totally lost. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, Darkstone. Here we go. Okay. It's used for decoration, mainly. And then here we have Luminite. And I think this is awesome. This shit changes colors. It just rotates between colors. This isn't used for anything other than the fact that it changes colors. So it was eventually going to be used for decoration, but unfortunately, the designer of the mod never got around to fixing it or updating it. Now, lastly, what we have here are these 2 guys. let's see, we have the Ender Ore and Ultra Ore. Now, Ultra Ore doesn't have any ability. It was, again, meant for decoration, but dude never got around to doing it. So, what we have here is, this is the Ender Stone, this blue guy. This spawns in the end. It is faster than crystal. It is mineable by crystal and above. And full Ender actually removes falling damage. So you can drop from anywhere and you get no falling damage. But the only problem is that when it breaks really easily. And when it breaks, you don't hear it. So you have to be paying a lot of attention if you're planning on doing a lot of jumping. Because when it breaks, it breaks. And that means that, like, if you're jumping off a high cliff and you didn't realize you lost your headpiece, you're going to die because you don't have a full set of armor. So they are, that they're pretty cool. Ender's pretty cool. I've actually done quite a few jumps off of like jungle trees and things like that, and it works pretty awesome. So I'll make sure to show you that. But that actually wraps up these ores here, guys. That is the 18 ores that exist in CrazyOres. And next up, we are going to start with the tools, the armor, and the golems. So let's get right into it. Alright, I'm back, guys. Sorry about all that. I didn't mean to do a jump. My dog had a fucking panic attack. Well, not really a panic attack, but more like a nutcase attack, and I had to whoop his ass. Alright, so anyway. I think the first thing we're going to go ahead and start off is the tools. And what we have here are all of the Starconium weaponry. We also have the diamond swords, because I thought it would be cool to compare, like the speed amongst the two. And then we also have the meteorite sword to show you about the zombies getting set on fire. So let's go ahead and pull all these bad boys out of here. So first off, let's go ahead and knock out the... hold on. We're going to go ahead and knock out the Starconium... the meteorite sword. And I think first thing... Whoa, shit. We got fire going on over here, bro. Got fire. Go away. Alright. So... let's go ahead and spawn a zombie. When we hit them with, as you can see, it sets their asses on fire. Boom, headshot. Oh, nice, we got an iron ingot. But it will set them on fire so that you no longer need fire aspect for killing zombies, which is obviously an A+, because I always hated trying to get that enchant. It was just never fun. So we will go ahead and compare the damage that a diamond sword does. 1, 2, 3 hits. Now let's try a Starconium sword. 1, 2. Boom! Headshot! So it takes 2 hits with a Starconium sword to kill a zombie. And that, keep in mind, that is unenchanted. I'm sure if you were to put like Sharpness 3 and Flame Aspect or Knockback or whatever you felt like putting on it, it would up the damage quite a bit. So that is the Starconium. The Starconium sword takes 2 hits with a Starconium sword to kill a zombie. And what the hell, I totally just realized. There we go. Daytime, daytime! Burn, motherfuckers. Burn. Burn. Okay, so next up what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to go ahead and start with the diamond shovel and the Starconium shovel. So let us set it. What do we have to do? Game mode. What, 1? No, whoops. Game mode 0. So, in survival mode, if we go ahead and use our diamond, you'll see how quickly that it takes care of everything. So this is it killing dirt, then we go to Starconium, and you can see it's quite a bit faster. It actually takes out non-dirt, so like just straight up dirt, a lot quicker than a regular, let's see, and then if we pull in, yeah. So relative to actual dirt, it's a lot quicker than doing regular grass, but it's actually really cool. I love Starconium. It makes it a lot easier if you plan on doing a lot of digging out or terraforming, things like that, and you're doing it the old-fashioned way. It's definitely the way to roll. All right. Next up, we're going to go ahead and do some digging. First up, let's start with a diamond. Whoop. It's crazy. Alright, so this is what a diamond looks like relative to mining stone. Alright, now if we pull out a Starconium, come on, you can see how much quicker it mines. So it is quite a bit more, powerful, and then this is all unenchanted, so I'm sure if you added efficiency 4 onto it, it would up it even more, which, is always an A+, because a lot of people do a lot of digging, and, digging is always fun. So the faster the better, right? All right. And last but not least, let's go ahead and chop down a couple of trees. First off, come on. Yeah, let's go. All right, so we'll start with the diamond axe. Come on. Diamond axe chops down a tree, relatively quickly. Nobody really chops down too many trees these days, at least I don't. And then if we get a Starconium in there, hold on, let me clear out some space here. And let's pull out the Starconium, and you can see how much quicker it chops. It chops a lot quicker than a regular diamond axe. So if you're looking for, if you do a lot of wood cutting, I recommend getting a Starconium axe. Diamond is actually a lot more popular with this mod, I've come to realize. So, the Starconium takes the place of Diamond. And that means that it's a lot harder to find, and so you do want to use it wisely. But nonetheless, it is definitely worth getting, and hopefully you choose to buy this mod get this mod because this mod is awesome. So that was the tools in comparison to Diamond. Now, if we were to go ahead and go over the armor, we have all of our different set of armors here, and I thought that it would be cool to show you relative to what each of them can do. So first off, we have the Demonite, which this is what it looks like when it looks on you. It's cool because it's got the little black trim around it, so that definitely makes it pretty sweet. And I don't know if you noticed before, but I added in some water for the water breathing, like a boss, and then I added in some lava. So let us go ahead and see what it looks like when we pop into lava. Look at that. Look at that, man. We ain't taking no freaking damage. But you can see that it does damage the armor. So if you are planning on being in the nether and you're dealing with a lot of damage or a lot of fire, I recommend using Meteorite because it is awesome. It does not provide a lot of protection, but if you're around lava a lot, definitely an A+. So let's go ahead and take these bad boys off. And we'll put those guys back in there. Next up, we will grab Adamite, and Adamite is this is the underwater. So if we were to jump down in the water here, look at that. Oh no! It's not working! Psych. It's actually, I think, yeah, it does. It does last quite a bit longer, I believe, than regular, non-armor, I want to say. Or maybe it's bugged, I don't know, let's see. Okay, so I lied. So Adamite doesn't seem to be working. That's a problem, unfortunately. I will put this bug report in, but it doesn't look like it seems to want to work. But that's okay, what can you do? Next up we have Tapazite. Now Tapazite is one of the cooler armors. This is the one where you're immune to explosion and blast. Now I have a feeling I'm going to regret the hell out of this, but let's grab some fucking TNT. Where's our TNT at? There it is. Let's grab a TNT. We'll grab a leather, and let us see what it's like damage-wise. And as you can see, the Tapazite armor does give full armor like Diamond does. So it does provide quite a bit of protection. Let's see what happens, how much damage we take. Boom. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Not a single heart was lost. Why? Oh, God, I'm so glad that I put that where it did. Ooh, that would have blown that shit up. So if you like doing a lot of, if you're doing a lot of clearing out with TNT, definitely recommend using Tapazite. Oh, speak of the devil, copper. Use Tapazite because you will not take any explosive damage, which is always an A+, because I've known for being blown up by fucking creepers, because creepers are assholes. So, next up we have is the, Osmonium, and this increases your walk speed and run speed. Now, actually, I think, okay, it looks like this might actually be bugged as well. Yeah, okay, so Osmonium isn't working either. Hopefully you guys are okay with that. Osmonium does not. Oh, there we go. Speed. Oh, there we go. Okay, it does work. I was about to say, nigga, shit. It does work. Oh, you know what? Adamite will work. I'm sorry. Adamite will work. You just have to wait for this fucking speed to go away, and then Adamite will work. We'll take care of that later, after I go over the last two. So let's go ahead and take off Osmonium. Whoops. Osmonium. And next up we have the Invis. Now, Invis, I don't know. Yeah, okay. Invis isn't going to work. So that means we are going to need to grab an Invis tool. Let's see. Whoops. Where the fuck are the tools? Tools. Oh, there we go. Alright, Invis. Let's go shovel. Let's see what happens when we use a shovel. No? Okay. What about maybe an Invis sword? I'm sorry, guys. I haven't tried this out yet, so let's give it a shot with a sword. Oh. Come here, piggy. Let's go kill a pig. Let's see what happens when we... Oh! Now you don't know where the fucking pigs are! Oh god! They disappear! Oh, that's fucking awesome. But then again, that's actually horrible because, like, what if you're fighting a fucking zombie pigman and you start attacking them and then you'll not know where they are? So that can be an A+, but that can also be a really big downfall. So that's probably a personal opinion, and mine is no. I'm sorry, that just won't fucking happen because I'm not stupid. But it's still cool. It's still, like, you know, if you shoot something with an arrow, it will disappear. It will disappear, which is always, you know, sweet as hell because it's nice when shit like that happens. So, last but not least, we have the Ender Boots, and these actually look pretty badass. If we show you, I mean, you can see that it looks like the Enderstone color, you know, and, but you throw on a little bit of, a little bit of no fall damage. So let us go. Whoop. No. Let's build up. I want to see how much fall damage we take. I don't think we take any. Yeah. Alright. Here we go, guys. Cowabunga! Look at that. No fall damage. No freaking fall damage. You can't tell me that's not awesome. I mean, it's fall damage, you know? Like I said, if you are running around, you know, and there's a lot of ravines by you or something like that, man, Ender can be awesome because it'll protect you. It'll save your life. And that's always good. So that about wraps up the tools. Let me get rid of this dirt, otherwise it's going to drive me to fucking nuts. Okay, there we go. Alright, so last but not least, which is definitely my favorite part of this entire freaking mod, we have... What the hell? Oh, get rid of that. We have the golems. Now, you have one of every kind except for a couple of them. We'll go ahead and start with the first 9, and then we'll go from there. Now, keep in mind that each of these, I've already set them up because I thought it would be cool. Just, it looks cool. And we have, of course, saved the best for last. So, each of these are, you know, they all increase in size and power. So, you know, if you're looking for a golem to protect your farm or something like that, you don't necessarily need the best of the best of the best. You know, if you just want something that does a pretty medium, you know, a pretty moderate amount of damage, you know. But I think it's all about aesthetics. So, first up here, we have our copper bad boy. We put that on there. There's our copper golem. Look at him. He's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Then we have our sapphire. You can see it gets a little bit bigger. Then we have our adamite. Oh, look at him. He's getting even bigger. Oh, yeah. Then we have our ruby golem. Look at it. And Fool's Ruby, I didn't set up because I'm stupid. So next up we have Zekdom. Oh my god, look at him. Look at him, he's getting big. And then you have... Oh yeah, which one is this? This is the... That's the Tapazite. And then you go Crystal. Oh my god, dude, he's turning fucking monstrous. And then, holy crap, man. And then you got Osmonium, and then comes the best for last. And this is what we call the Hulk. This is the Hulk of all Iron Golems. And we have our Starcodium. Boom! Look at this motherfucker, man. This dude is monstrous, man. If you are looking for someone to protect your farm and crush everything that comes through, that is what you need. And then last but not least, we also have our Demonite Golem. So if this fucking pig will go away, you have your Demonite Golem, who nobody seems to fucking like. What the fuck? He might be suffocating. I don't know. I don't know what the hell is happening to him. He's having a fucking spaz attack. What the hell? Okay, so that bitch is glitched out. So yeah, don't even bother using that. If any of them, I recommend using the Starcodium because he's a monstrous fucking Hulk, and that's always an A+. So I hope you guys enjoyed this mod. This mod is definitely one of my favorite mods ever. I am planning on making this a series I will go through, whether it was well known or not. I still think it's cool to give my own opinions and my own outlooks on certain Minecraft mods. Some that are multiplayer allowed, some are not. But I will try and do ones that aren't as popular because that way they can boom and try and get out there. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, please give this a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace!